And I just told people, I'm like, if you don't like what I picked, don't come to my fucking house. I don't give it. Like, bye. Don't come here. I don't care.
And I tell my friends all the time, I'm the friend you don't answer on speakerphone.
I called your mom, and what did I get? Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're a badass. Like, you so got this.
Well, I had long nails too until I had Trey. And the first time I had shit under a fingernail.
Yeah, that changes real quick. There are 2 guarantees in life. I will always pay for your education, and I will always pay for your therapy.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Hey,
What's on the agenda for today?
there's quite a few questions. How has your body changed in midlife, and what surprised you the most?
You want to start?
You can go first.
I think that what surprised me the most is how it's taking longer and longer to be like before you go out and eat like crap for a while and be fine. Now you wake up, my stomach hurts and it takes much longer to lose any weight. I didn't realize how quickly that would happen where like everything just kind of shuts down. When you wake up one day, you're like, well, my thyroid's broken and my adrenals are shot and well, here we are.
It's a little different. I've lost muscle mass.
Oh.
And so as a result, I've lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like I look gaunt. Whereas before I was always so like, I would never say like a cherub. What are those?
Like cherub.
Cherub. Until, except my freshman 30. But as an athlete, I've always had muscle. So age, like menopause is totally messing with that. So I had realized that I used to stay away from weights because I could look like Serena Williams, and so now I have to do the opposite. And then creatine has changed my life.
Yes. I have not tried it yet. I need to. Well, you're
You're a child. She doesn't need
A lot of people my age are taking.
But see, I wonder how taking it in your 20s will affect how it works for you in your 50s. So you don't really need it. I would suggest not to, but it has, I would say, I got on the scale this morning. I've only been taking it for 2 months and I've gained 5 pounds. My clothes still fit.
Because you're just muscle now.
It's just,
Or
and
muscle
I've
back.
always been really muscular. So like even on my modeling comp cards, my agency would lie about my weight because I don't look like what I weigh.
Well, we should probably tell our audience that you are indeed a model.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So not high fashion, not runway. I'm 5'4" ish. On a good shoe day, I'm 5'8". But when you barefoot, right? I mean, I am right now.
Yes.
But other than that, out in public, I always have shoes on. So yeah, I lie.
Okay.
If guys can do it, we can too.
Totally.
Yeah. But I love sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
So I found these really cool things that apparently men use.
Oh, the lifts?
Yes. So I put them in and it gives me it comes with added little things. So if they're high tops, I get the really thick one.
Uh-huh.
But if they're lows, I only do the small. But the beautiful thing is it's still sneakers and it still kind of gives you I don't know. I walk different in heels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It's makes your chest up. And so you actually, I don't know. I think it looks better. Makes my legs look longer. I don't have to hem my jeans because they're used to high heels. So it's
Works.
total perfect.
I love
A
it.
win-win.
Yes.
Amazon.
Shout out. Sponsor us.
Amazon's always got my back.
Yes.
Right.
The next question is, what's your biggest health challenge right now? Energy, sleep, hormones, weight, mobility, or etc. Any of those things?
I'll go first on this one.
Okay.
This week, it's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I am a night owl. Always have been all the way back to high school.
Mhm.
And even when I was corporate and had to be at the office at 7 a.m., I was going to bed at 1:30 and just popping right back up and just doing my do.
Mm-hmm.
I will be up. I'm that friend that is sending you the stupid memes at 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friends who get up at 6 are answering at 6.
Yeah.
So it's this whole roundabout. I get up at 2:30. Then I go to the bathroom. Then I'm up. So I scroll my phone. Then I fall asleep. And then I get up. And then if I do it enough in it, a couple days in a row, last night I went to bed at 10:30. I have not done that since I was sick in the hospital after a hysterectomy. C-section. I couldn't believe it. Then I woke up at 2:45.
So I do that. I'm up for the day at like between like 3:30 and 4.
For the day? I mean, like right now I'm working on fumes because I worked out every day this week as well. That like when I was driving here, I was like almost nauseous.
Yeah, I normally go to bed at like 9:30.
Well, she's also working full time, going to school full time, has a social life, is, you know, moving
And working out.
and working out, and you're moving out.
So that's Sunday through Thursday you do that.
Yes. Fridays, if I'm not doing anything, I normally probably asleep by 10 o'clock on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I normally don't plan to do things on Friday nights because I have work.
What is your
my health issue right now?
Yeah.
Read me them again.
Energy, sleep, hormones, weight, mobility.
So currently, I think all of those, well, besides sleep, are okay because I've worked so hard with Dr. B to get all of my shit under control.
Who's Dr. B?
Dr. Bartos. She is a perimenopause and menopause specialist.
Okay.
And so she, like, when my thyroid shut down and my adrenals shut down because I was under so much stress, we've been friends for a long time. So I reached out to her and she was like, oh no, we're fixing all of this.
Are you on the patch?
Mm-mm.
That damn patch.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, I just have my thyroid medicine and then testosterone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they took your blood to figure out what your levels were.
Mm-hmm.
How often do they take the blood?
Every 3 months.
Okay. Because what's interesting too, my OB, GYN, got rid of the OB.
Yeah, so that Heather did too.
Yeah, GYN was saying that it's so difficult to test your blood for your hormone levels because it could change on a daily basis. And so what she likes to do is use your symptoms.
Well, so
as
mine is the same thing too. Absolutely. So even because she said like day one, like if this comes back normal, this is not normal.
Right.
Like what you're telling me is not normal.
Yeah.
So we're going to test it and we're going to see. But everything that you're telling me, please.
Right.
I know exactly what this is.
Well, and what's hard for me, I had a hysterectomy. So the gauge has always been for menopause is not having your cycle for 12 months straight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't get my period anymore. So what are you using as the gauge?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I can still figure out, okay, yeah, I've got some of the symptoms of getting your cycle because I still have my ovaries, tenderness of the breast, or I get hormonal acne, or I'm just stupid tired, or extra moody because I'm moody from, hello. I'm a Virgo. But yeah, so we're kind of guessing about all that. So we just kind of looked at, okay, yeah, she can't sleep, she's moody. She can't remember the name of a light bulb. She can't remember, all that kind of stuff. Can't sleep. She had a hot flash. So we're just kind of working with that. But the patch has changed my life. Estrogen and estrogen cream. Why did they put you on testosterone?
Because I didn't have any.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like none.
Okay.
When I went to her, it's been like a year and a couple months now. I was like, everything was depleted of everything. Like I was beyond running on fumes. And so we had to do a lot of work on the front end to figure out even like where to start.
And you feel much better?
I feel like I've got life in me again. Like I've had it forever. Do you know how long? Like when I started to like come back to life again?
Not really, because I really didn't know about fall until after it was,
I think it probably was a couple months. Probably 3 months.
3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah.
And I think what's hard are the people around you. I would a lot of times just snap at people. Now, they deserve that shit.
Yeah.
But I would snap. And so a lot of times I kept noticing myself just being alone.
Oh, isolating, yes.
Which I have no
That's
problem
one
with
that we don't talk about ever. I didn't want to be around anybody. And I thought it was because of like all the shame because I was getting divorced and blah, 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 all the things. I don't think so at all. I think I was just like, let me cave in because I feel shitty and like everything sucks and fuck you and fuck you. And
my whole thing is like, if I feel shitty, I'm not going to go to a restaurant.
Right.
And I hate when people do that. Don't put your shit on the server or the hostess.
Oh my gosh,
or
yes.
even the people that you're sitting with,
Right.
Like I would rather go in my room. I started reading books like crazy. I was reading a book like like 300 pages every 2 days. I was buying a lot of my books at Target.
I haven't been to Target in a long time.
Oh my God. I went to Target.
Because you had to?
I had to. And I
See,
was so
that's-
pissed.
I know. But there are times where we just don't have a choice.
But here's the thing. The first 6 people I saw were black. And I was like, what the? I've been taking over the team since January. And you're browsing around with a cart. Walked out. By the way, they're amazing vitamins that I found for menopause.
Okay, what are they?
Oh, it's made by O Positive. I was first taking the Flow. It's called Flow, FLO, when I was still getting my cycle because I would get hormonal acne. With melanin skin, I would have a mark for like 3 months for a cyst that was like 3 days. And so my esthetician told me, oh, I heard about it, got it, love it. It's all like natural gummy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have another one called Minnow.
Oh, I actually think I've heard of this. Now that you say that.
So I call my friend who is also a menopause specialist. He was on their like board.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, does this stuff work? And she goes, I would not put my name on it if it didn't.
Fair.
I was like,
fair.
touche.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, can I take them together? And she said, you sure can. And so I take 2 of each gummy every morning, and I can either get them from Amazon or I can just walk into Target and just get it.
I know. The struggle
And you know
is
what?
real.
They're both the devil in
They are.
different ways.
And
The
I
lesser
can't.
of two evils.
I
Right,
can't
you
put
know?
Amazon. I cannot. My life is way too busy for me to put Amazon.
I know.
I know.
I know. And that's why they set it up that way.
Office.
Yeah.
They set it up that way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like,
Kind of like Apple products, right? Like we can't go back.
oh my God. And that's sure. I digress. This is not about politics.
Okay, except for real quick, can we just all admit that crush we all have on Gavin Newsom right now?
Oh my God. I told my husband he could get it.
Out in one
I was
second.
like, hall pass.
Yep.
We don't do hall passes. I don't do it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm loving all
Oh.
of it. Okay, next week, politics. What's our next week?
How do you take care of your mental health during this season of life?
Oh, well, I'll start because I've done all the therapies.
Yes, you
So-
have.
I have done EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. I've done ketamine, internal family systems, and what else have I done?
MFR.
Oh, and
Oh.
because we store trauma in our fascia. And so when we like hit different trigger points and you start to release some of that, Shelby's done it as well. Oh, it was Paisley Day.
Oh.
And she's like, why are you so, like, you are not flipping out. Like, you are fine. And then something else happened that would normally piss me off. And I was just like, meh. She's like, I don't know what you're doing, but this is like, of all the treatments I've done, I think MFR has been the most effective. Like, life-changing.
It's freaky, but like in a good way. I couldn't wrap my head around what it was
I find
hearing an explanation. But when I went and did my first session, we have a running joke called a Shelby session because of how my first one went.
I guess my question is, how do they know? I mean, we have fascia everywhere, right? So,
Energy.
Huh.
She knows through energy.
so
And we store different kinds of trauma in different areas of our body.
and you know what's interesting about the word trauma? There's probably things that people go through where you don't even realize it's trauma.
Especially Black people.
Because we're so strong and we take everything.
But not only that, your pain for generations has been negated. So we know that trauma is passed down in
it's
your...
still negated.
But like trauma is passed down in your DNA. So generations after generations of trauma is in your body.
And we just say it is what it is. Like
Yeah.
that's literally like
Yeah.
so much. It is what it is. Get over it. Throw panties on.
Let's save the world.
Put your cape, your Captain Save a Ho cape on.
Yep.
And
Yep.
just fly.
Yep.
Dude, I'm so sick of being Captain Save a Ho for my family. Like, oh, family and friends, by the way.
Well, and society at large.
Let's go to the last election.
Right.
Back to politics. You're
Mhm.
not supposed to do that next week.
All right.
What was the question again?
How do you take care of your mental health during this season of life?
I work out like a crazy person, which has been my new thing over the last, like, I think I started in April. It has, like, literally saved me.
Oh, without question.
Besides working out, it would be this
Mm-hmm.
and the occasional gummy.
Okay, fair. So I also need to add to my list working out and this.
I totally need therapy because and she has already said this to me a million times. I'm so busy making sure everybody else in my house is in therapy that I'm the last one to get it. But thus, I'm a Black mother, woman, white. And that's what we do. Because the whole thing, like, what I would consider, like, trauma.
Okay. Oh, that's
that
that
was
was
not
that point.
trauma for. But
Okay.
in my mind,
Yeah.
I don't consider it trauma.
You don't categorize it as a traumatic
No.
event. You were like,
It's my
Yeah.
okay
Because those are little T traumas.
Mm.
So there's big T traumas where it's like,
Oh shit!
I watched somebody get murdered.
Right.
I came back from war.
Right.
I like huge things
Right.
like that.
So in my mind, that is trauma.
I know. But all of our little things that add up and add up and add up, like we both lost siblings in shitty ways.
Yeah.
That wasn't traumatic? Ma'am, that's trauma. Yes. Yes, it is.
Here's the thing. I have this way of compartmentalizing that is really like fucked up.
I know.
Like
because
I don't really know
because
what's
of
fucked up.
trauma.
But
That's
see,
a trauma
I
response.
compartmentalize so that I can keep going.
That's a trauma response.
but compartmentalizing is not coping.
No.
100%.
At all.
Yeah. I know.
It's just your trauma response.
But I gotta move on. I got shit to do.
Girl,
Yeah.
you know.
I feel you. I feel you.
I see both sides because I'm the same way. Where I'm like, the world keeps going. My life keeps going. Nothing stops. But then I'm also like, but I can't bury that down. Like,
Right.
I need to process that
Mhm.
and still keep going.
Were you like that
like
before you
queen.
worked here?
I definitely did more of the compartmentalization
Mm-hmm.
than the processing.
Like I'm the queen of compartmentalizing. I can get the worst news and then 30 seconds later go into session and be like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on?
And that's me.
Mm-hmm.
And people think that is really sick. So one door shuts. I'm like, oh, well, it's done. Move on to the next situation. So it was never like, I don't take the time to be a crybaby. And it's hard for me when people around me want to cry and just fixate on something that has occurred that you can't change it. It wasn't your fault. It's what happened. And now what's next?
Mhm.
You still have to be a success.
There are people who need to tell their story over and over again until it clicks for them.
I live with one person like me. And so then,
Mhm.
so I'm a bad person. And so guess what I did today? I apologized.
Well
I said,
done.
I apologize that I can't give you what you need. I couldn't give you today what you needed or wanted.
Very well done. I'm serious. I don't even being a smart ass. Like that's
Yeah.
awesome because that is so validating. That, and I also think it's important for our kids or spouses or whatever to know what we're capable of.
Yeah, because that's not me.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
this is what happened. Da, 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 da. I knew this was, I knew what happened was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
First of all, but I didn't say anything because if I did, I'd be the devil. So I might as well just wait so I can be the devil at the end.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, well, what do you want to do about it?
So Jackson has coined this term for me, and he tells everybody that will listen and confirms it with all my friends. He probably has with you too, but that I aggressively love. I'm like, what does that mean exactly? And then we actually got Hunter on the phone. Hunter was like crying, laughing, we were FaceTiming him. He's like, oh my God, you're spot on. And then I called a friend and she confirmed it as well.
So what does that mean?
It means that like when I love hard, right? And so when he was getting ready to go off to school, he had anxieties and all the nerves. And I was like, fuck it. Then fucking come home. I don't give a fuck. Like, your apartment will pay off the lease. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're happy and healthy, I don't give a fuck. Here's what we're going to do. Like, you are going to do this, and this. It's going to be fine. Like, fuck it all. And so like, he's like, she says the most compassionate things in the most angry fuck you voice possible.
Wow, that's funny because I think I'm the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I still say it in the same tone.
Oh, no.
But I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, I have anxiety. I don't want to do this. Put your big girl panties on. You are such a, you're smart. You're this, you're that, you're that. You're going to kill it. Look in the mirror. You tell yourself you're a badass. Now get off my phone.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then when he called one of my friends to confirm, she's like, oh my God, you do that all the time. Like she was struggling in business. And she goes, I called your mom and what did I get? Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're a badass. Like you so got this. Like I am not going to listen to you talk to yourself and talk about yourself like that ever again. You're going to do X, Y, and Z. I got you. Fuck this. Fuck all of these other people. You're fine.
That's exactly.
Yeah. So Jackson calls that aggressively loving.
Oh, I'm going to have to use that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now I catch myself doing it all the time. And I'm like,
But you can't.
No.
Don't do that though.
No,
because
I know.
that's what everybody
Well, that's
in your
what they
life
said.
needs. at
Well,
this point.
right, and that's what they said. The voice said, because I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't realize that. Like I will bring it down a notch. They were like, oh no, don't bring it, because that doesn't feel real.
Right. And that's the character. If they need something else, they go to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
If they didn't want that type of reaction, they wouldn't.
right.
You know.
When
So
I'm
that's
like,
what kind of
let's burn
trips
this
me out
mother,
when
this
you
shit to the
call
ground.
me with your trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Is that rude that I put quotes around it?
A little, but that's fine. You're just learning about this.
We need to move on.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
What role do stress and self-care play in your daily routine?
My self-care, I think I take a bath almost every day with magnesium, Epsom salt. I think in my mind I do it because part of my body is hurting from whatever I did that day. But I think the other silent part is it's my time. The door's closed.
Yep.
The water's hot. I soak. I might have an actual physical book,
Mm-hmm.
or I might just be on my phone scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
I might have a glass. I might not. I might have music on. I might not. But it's my time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like, don't come in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and before I do that, I might be doing like my whole skincare routine, which mine is still only like 4 or 5 steps. Well, my 20-year-old daughter's is 10. But it's just the whole idea of like taking care of yourself and then like getting out and like lotioning from like here to here. And that's been new for me because I've always just taken my skincare for granted.
That shocks me.
Really?
Yes. I would have thought you would have had the 87 step, like everything, like all the.
I would say more than half of the crap in my bathroom is from CVS,
What?
Walmart, or Kroger, Target.
See, I cut mine down because I was like, I don't want the expense of having a 10-step routine.
My
Make
mascara
sure
is the
I do.
Maybelline with the pink tube and the black tongue. That's whatever, $5 at Kroger. Where my daughter's buying like the Fenty $15. And that is something that has tripped people up for years. They're like, what do you use on your skin? And I was like, oh, this Revlon? Like,
What?
it's all a scam, except for lately I've gotten into this cheap Korean skincare thing.
Oh, yes. That's all the rage.
But it's not expensive.
No, it's not.
And I do really like enjoy like the thickness and the layering of it at night. But I think what's trippy on my body is I actually just thought I would always be fine. I thought my mom's skincare issues was because she didn't really my mom's not a glamour girl at all.
Mm-hmm.
She's just so all natural and just absolutely beautiful, but she doesn't care. Never has.
Mm-hmm.
She had 4 kids as well, and she hates to exercise. So I thought her issues were because she didn't exercise and she had 4 kids. And then I started to see, okay, my muscle mass is going away. I think I have some cottage cheese issues, cellulite things that I didn't think I would ever get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a jock. Because I'm a girly jock. I like nice things, but I'm not going to go overboard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have stuff from a store I'm not supposed to go to. I love Levi's. I'm not spending $200 on a pair of jeans. I love a nice handbag and shoes. You know what I mean? So it's.
But like
I feel like you're very called out right now, as a matter of
with
fact.
the skincare though, like Revlon, L'Oreal, all that stuff, like all of those, because I worked at Ulta. So all of those expensive brands on the other side are made in the same.
And my
room.
mom is going to be 80 in March, and she does not look 1 second over 65. And you know what she says? And she's white.
Yes.
She's very white. Like she's so white that her hair was like white her whole life. That's how white she is.
You're from North Dakota, so
Right.
it's cold.
It is cold. We're Nordic folk up there. But
Thank
my
you.
mother
Sorry.
only uses Noxzema.
My grandma used that.
I
Yep.
used to use that.
Yep.
I used
Well,
that.
so think about it.
Hands. She
We
had a
came-
wrinkle on her hands.
We came from the thing of like scrubbing and like peaches.
Oh my God.
Scrub.
Oh, that is so.
On top of it, sea breeze. Like if it didn't stain or hurt, it wasn't working, right?
100%.
100%.
And then we had to have sun in. Well, we white girls.
Oh, I use Sun In.
Did you really?
I did.
Yeah, but I miss that. That lemony smell was so yummy.
Okay, I'm from total white town. But I went
I
to
did know that.
HBCU, so
I got it from both sides.
I get
didn't
it.
know that. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I've got a lot of my skin issues are from my white friends, I think. Like where we would just baby oil down from here to here, and we used to lay on some of it.
She told me she would sit with the tinfoil
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in the back.
Well, think about a roof is like black.
So
So
it
the
absorbs
sun-
everything. Yeah.
It was like 10 shades darker.
Oh.
I'm a soccer player, so we play soccer outside, and then we go to the Jersey Shore.
Yeah. And we would just tan every day.
Oh my God.
In tanning bed.
And now, if I have tinted moisturizer on, if I took it off, my face is 5 shades lighter than my arm.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Like it's butt white.
That's crazy.
But that's because I'm like slathering. I have baseball hats. I have visors.
Mm-hmm.
And so I play tennis and soccer, which is outside, and I run.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is dark. Like even my feet are a different color because of when I play tennis and run.
Oh, yeah. Mine used to.
But I can't mess with my face anymore because I've got wrinkles in places. And what pisses me off, I have friends that don't care at all about anything. Like
Mhm.
they don't work out, which I've had discussions with them because they need to
Yeah, because bones.
for health. The people who are like, well, I smoked a pack of cigarettes today and I drank a bottle of bourbon and I'm 187 years old. That's like,
And you're like, how?
yeah. And then like the healthiest people I know have died young.
my
Yeah.
mom never drank, really. Like she might have a glass of champagne once a year, never smoked her life, never did a drug. And she comes down with breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
No Brocagene or anything. You know, my dad's next to her. He smoked since he was 12. He quit smoking when I was probably 12. He drinks.
Mm-hmm.
He smokes cigars. He had the stress of corporate America. Not wrong.
How do you feel about aging?
Okay, what excites me is I don't give a fuck. Like, I have always not really given a fuck, but now I really don't give a fuck. Like, to the point where I'm totally, like, redoing my house. And I did not ask one person, well, except Shelby. Shelby's the exception to this rule. And but also that's that I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you just let her pick it.
Yeah. Well, not, she only picks my granites. Yeah.
I advised and gave opinion.
Yeah.
We worked
We worked together.
on everything. Okay.
But yeah, so she was the only one that I did that with. And I just told people, I'm like, if you don't like what I picked, don't come to my fucking house. I don't give it. Like, bye. Don't come here. I don't care. And like, actually meant it. And there are things where I say it where before I like would throw it out there and be like, so that I don't care anymore. So that's my favorite part. Yes.
You didn't say much. And then the one time you came to my house, at one of the parties that we had, that we spent more time together, I could actually see the real Holly.
Well, and
I was like, damn,
also,
she's funny as fuck.
when we were at games and stuff, if anybody knew what I did for a living, I couldn't watch the game because everyone would be asking me questions all the time. So it got to the point where after we all disbanded, where I didn't sit anywhere near the other parents.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm like, the second that they find out, oh, well, my so-and-so has anxiety. What would you do about, I mean, there was a point in time where I was taking tickets at an event at one of them when I think Hunter was it. Yes, Hunter was in middle school. And a mom came to me and I'm literally like at the ticket counter and she's like, can you just pause for 1 second? I just really have a quick question about my nephew. And I'm like, no, actually, I'm actually not working. So I never tell people what I do for a living. I say I work for the IRS.
Girl.
Then nobody asks any questions. If I'm on a plane, I would
ask questions.
Great, now I have to find a new one. Yeah, you do.
Because right now, this. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so that excites
So-
you? You don't give a fuck.
Yep, I don't give a fuck. And what
Scares
What
her.
worries you? What worries you?
How long is this show?
Hopefully this person never sees this, but I'm adopted. So I would do anything to look like Don Becker. But I don't have good genes, biological genes, and I'm terrified of that. And so anytime I don't want to work out, anytime I don't want to run, anytime I especially don't want to do core, Lord help me. I just have to have a picture in my head, and there you go.
Wow.
So of like cracking badly.
Okay. So what excites me for getting older?
Well, yeah. How do you feel about aging? And what excites you and what worries you?
I think aging is a means to an end. I mean, every birthday, I'm like, how do you feel? And I'm like I did yesterday. But it beats the alternative of not having a birthday, is what my dad always said.
My dad always said that too.
It's the alternative.
Yep.
It's hard for me because I feel like I think in my head, I remember when I really felt my best, and I thought I looked my best, and then I look in the mirror and I don't see that person.
How you haven't changed in how long have we known each other?
You're such a liar.
Are you kidding?
I'm
Okay,
so
let me
serious.
just tell you too. This bitch would come in, dressed to the like we're all in like sweats and like no makeup, looking crazy. She comes in dressed to the nines with your like.
She's full of shit.
I am not full of shit. There was one time I can't remember what type of or what the brand of the shoe that you were wearing was, but I was like, oh, okay. It was like a sneaker but a heel at the same time.
You wore them yesterday.
Okay, yeah,
They're blondies.
okay, yeah. I mean, struts in like I'm like, there's royalty just walked in. Here I'm like, God, I hope that.
Okay, so let me just tell you.
I hope there's no stain.
I love fashion. I really do. But I love fashion in a really weird way.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna come in here with like labels from head to toe.
No, no,
I can have
I know.
I can have on Levi's and a shirt from Walmart
And look,
and
like she just
throw
walked
on
out
some
of
cute
fucking
shoes.
Chanel.
So you're good at styling things.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
I'm like my friends will call me and be like, okay, I'm going to my high school reunion. How about this? How about this? I'm like, no, change this, change that. Like I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
People freak out about like the makeup. Like when they hear that I'm wearing like Revlon mixed with. There's really nothing in my makeup bag that costs more than freaking $15. Not a single thing.
Okay, we're gonna need to walk through your makeup bag because I'm on a budget now. So we're
Right,
gonna
and
get
I'm
me all the
like-
cheap stuff.
Clearly, I am throwing money away.
Like seriously, and it totally grabs people. Like, oh, she looks so great, and that's whatever, but it's totally a waste of money. What excites me is the same. I don't give a shit. I say whatever comes to my mind, and it makes people are like, oh my god, did she just say that? And then sometimes I even have to say, did I say that out loud? Because sometimes like I thought I said it in my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done that more than once.
I think that we've earned that.
I agree.
And I told my kids already, I'll be 52 soon. By the time I'm 72,
Oh, watch out, world.
and I tell my friends all the time, I'm the friend you don't answer on speakerphone.
Oh, I always do that too. Yes, I'm always like, hi, who's around? And are you in the car?
You better say, you're on speakerphone.
Yeah,
like, hello.
immediately. Yeah,
Because
I'm gonna
I
keep
will
it
say some
swinging.
crazy shit.
Yep.
Even about somebody just cut me off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Jersey.
I always answer Holly's phone calls, and I'm running up to my room, and I'm closing the door, and I'm making sure that nobody's around.
100%. The other thing that scares me is just the state of the world.
Yes.
That's scary to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I may end up not being a grandmother.
It's very possible.
On purpose.
No, I know. Same.
No. If my kids are doing things on purpose, I think I may not be a grandmother for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I might have a child that's reckless. And because you can't do anything about it, I might end up being a grandmother. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Okay.
My mom will tell you.
Oh my gosh. What the next one?
Well, I do think it would be fun for me to answer this question too.
Mm-hmm.
Just speaking from like just turning 24 and like how I feel about getting older.
Okay.
Yes. I think that's a very good
I would love that.
perspective to
Yes,
have.
please do.
Or we can just go to the next
No.
one.
No. It's your
For
jack
me-
all the time.
What excites me about aging and getting older is getting to accomplish the goals that I've had for myself for a long time. Like getting into my career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my own apartment, eventually getting somewhere bigger and like being completely on my own. Those are things I've always wanted to do. And now I'm finally taking the steps to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think accomplishing that and getting to that place is what excites me.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Because I know that in a few years, like,
I mean, you're gonna be a badass. Let's just be real.
I mean, I graduate grad school end of 2027. So
Mm-hmm. And you already got a job.
yeah, so I'm just like,
That's
it's like counting down the days to get to those landmarks.
Mhm.
But what does worry me also is because I'm so type A and I've had these goals, and Holly knows I'm very type A.
We're working on it.
I am. And it's
not a bad thing.
What if, the way that I plan things in my head don't go that way?
Oh, they won't.
And
so they won't. You need to accept that now.
Yes.
Not happening.
Give yourself grace.
Yep.
Yes, it's the giving myself grace. And also I do, I love kids and I would love to find, a person I want to marry and have a family. But I think I'm also coming around more to the fact, it's okay if I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's still a fear in the back of my head, but I'm getting better about, I still have all this going for me, regardless of who else.
Well, and your generation looks at marriage and kids very differently.
Yeah.
They look at everything differently.
Mm-hmm.
When we were growing up, it was the 2.5 kids and a dog
And a white picket
fence. And everybody wanted to own a home.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have 2 cars.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, people don't necessarily want to own a home.
I don't blame them.
What do you need a car for? You can do Uber and Lyft. And then when it comes to kids, they're so damn expensive, and so expensive from a financial, mental, emotional standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think the generations after us are a little bit selfish and they don't want to share that.
And I get that.
I get it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's emotional. Like when I read someone said, watching your kid is like watching your heart walk outside of your body.
Yes. Yes.
When your child hurts, I think we hurt 2 times more because there's nothing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
We want to fix it. And us wanting to fix it is what's ruined this generation because our parents didn't want to fix it.
No.
They let you fall down, rub some dirt on it.
Love my parents. So that's my disclaimer. Love you, Mom, because she watches my social media.
Hi, Mom.
But when I got pregnant, my parents were like, "Oh, you want to be grown? Go be grown," and cut me off of everything. No, I had a very nice life. They cut me off of everything, including their health insurance. And we're like, "You're gonna sink or swim. What are you gonna do?"
I mean,
I think I made it happen.
You did quite well for yourself.
Yeah, I think I did. Yes.
But you wouldn't do that. You would not have that same mentality with Hunter and Jackson.
Not to that extreme degree. I definitely would not. But Hunter had a fuck around and find out moment when he was in undergrad and was on academic probation for several semesters. And I kept warning. And I'm like, now I'm done. Now you're going to get FAFSA. Go figure out loans. I'm not doing this anymore. And he thought I was bluffing because we rescue, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Until I did
we
not
don't.
pay the tuition. And he had to go figure it out. And he did. And I think so. The way that Jackson looks at things is very different
because he saw
you weren't bullshit. And I also parented. I mean, I started out a single mom. I'm ending up a single mom, and I parented Hunter out of guilt, big time, big time. And I don't have any regrets about how I parented him.
He's a great kid. He's a great young man.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, but you know what? It's weird. I've known Hunter, and he was always a great kid.
Oh, always.
And granted, the hardest part, I think, also about being a parent, and this, my mom broke it down for me early, which helped. Your child goes out in the world and shows your parenting. That child comes home and you don't see any of your parenting.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to a parent-teacher conference and they just rave about how great your kid is, and you're sitting there looking at the teacher like, are we talking about the same thing?
Well, but what was different in our house was my ex made Hunter seem like he was the worst child ever, and always in trouble, and always yelling at him, and always it was not good. And he was amazing.
Yeah, he was always so sweet. Always
He's the best.
Always helping. Always.
He's my clone.
Yeah, you're not that great, girl.
Oh no, I made greatness. I cooked up and expelled greatness.
But parenting is another thing that's in the back of my head is if I do become a parent,
what kind of parent will you be?
Yeah. How am I going to parent in ways that were an improvement from how maybe I was parented, but how do I not have my kid turn out?
Oh, because of the awareness.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You have the awareness. I had never, ever, ever have had a bad mom come into my office and say, I'm terrified that I'm a bad mom. I'm terrified I'm going to be like my mom.
Mhm.
Those are the best moms ever. Because the awareness is there.
Yeah.
The hardest thing for me was my mom is incredible. So that was stressful
Mm-hmm.
to be able to live up to the wonderful woman that she was. I'm sorry, is. So the hard thing is like, okay, I know I'm not like her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a lot like my dad. When my dad is amazing in his own little way, but he's an asshole. Like in business, he's
Mhm,
great,
mhm,
right?
mhm.
And so, and it's funny. I'm like, God, he's an ass. And I look at my mom like, how do you deal with him? Like, you know, they've been together for they're
Mhm.
seven. Well, how am I? 52. They're late 70s, and it works.
Mhm.
So if I was more like my mom, everything would be great as a mother.
Mhm.
But I'm a lot like my dad. So I was great in corporate America. But sometimes I come home, my kids do something stupid. I end up being my dad.
Yeah.
So that scares me thinking, oh my God, I'm effing up my kid because I'm not like my mom.
Mhm.
So I was thinking, if I give me 10% of my mom, I'm all right. But I'm still so scared I screwed it up.
Mhm.
Even the whole time I was doing it, I was like, is this right? Is this wrong? Is it...
Well, look, here's what I tell my boys. I always have and I always will. There are 2 guarantees in life. I will always pay for your education and I will always pay for your therapy. I don't give a fuck if you are 40 years old and you call me and say, I need your credit card. Because I will unintentionally, never intentionally, ever, 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 but unintentionally do something to fuck you up.
Well, it's interesting you see your kid in FAFSA, so you didn't pay for that part of it.
I did not pay for that part. But
I did the same thing. I'm messing with her. I just did the same thing to my kid.
But he could have had it real easy.
Dude, I told my kid,
He
I'm not
chose to
paying
not
for
have
community college. I'm not paying private college school money for community college grades. Because that's what was happening.
Right.
So you get your shit together, or, you know.
Mhm.
So I even made the deal. You're going to get a loan.
Mhm.
If you graduate with the GPA I told you had to have, on time, the day you graduate, we will pay it off.
Yep.
If not, you're going to start your real world in debt.
With interest. And that's not a small amount right now.
It's not fun.
I cannot do it.
I will tell you from
Yeah.
experience, those interest rates
Are insane.
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh, I'll be paying off my graduate school until 10 years after I'm dead, at least.
Holly and I have had this conversation
Mhm.
because that's one thing where it's like, I have this giant loan payment I'm going to hit when I graduate and I need to be able to afford it and all this stuff. And so I was trying to pay off as much as I could now. And she's like, that's always going to be there. Like, don't let that rule your life.
It's like a mortgage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you just pay it and you move on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that's where we are right now.
Yeah, that was
so.
a very long answer. And you have to leave soon, don't you?
No, we're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going into a different topic. So do you want to start a new topic or do we want to... It's beauty and confidence in it.
Oh, well, that's her wheelhouse, so let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk less, she can talk more.
How has your beauty routine changed since your 30s or 40s?
Okay, so I read an article once. I've been getting monthly facials
Mhm.
since I was like 24. I think I've been the same esthetician as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she knew me before I started dating Skip. She's been the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were trying to figure out when it was. And we think we've landed on 24 because I moved here at 22. And the reason why I started doing it, the month before I started going, I did a breast cancer walk. And then they gave you this bag, and in it was a like a coupon to go to this place.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, that's near my house, blah, blah, blah. So there's that. But right around that time, I read this article that said you only get one skin, right?
Mhm.
People spend a fortune on fingernails that you can put fake on.
Yep.
Right? On their hair, which you can put a wig on. Makeup is on top, but what's underneath, you only get one. Eyelashes, fake. Right? Boobs, you can put something in there, fake. Right? So there's all these things that you can do, and the one thing we neglect the most is our skin.
Yep.
And so I was like, you know what? I went every month. Even I moved out of town for a year and a half. I had a long distance relationship. I was in a long distance relationship, so we were going back and forth. I still had my monthly facial. I got pregnant with my kid. I was on bed rest in the hospital for 3 months. She came to me.
Well, yeah, because when you have that kind of relationship,
Yeah.
you do. Yes.
Right? I mean, we just had birthday dinner for Taylor.
Mhm.
She was there.
That's awesome.
She does Taylor and Trace.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of kind of figuring out, and a lot of times that's self-care. You lay there,
Oh,
you get your moment,
yes.
Mhm.
you
Yes.
forget
It's
everything in
best.
the world or whatever.
Mhm.
But I think the whole thing of, I really tried to take care of that. I go to a dermatologist. And it's more than just kind of like what you look like, even though because of what I now do, since I'm not in corporate America anymore, is a lot about what you look like.
Mhm.
The beauty thing about marketing nowadays is it's more open to what everybody looks like.
Mhm.
And back in the day, everybody had to look a certain way.
Yes.
Now that's more inclusive, so you can have flaws.
Mhm.
But I think the facials are big. Right now, the new world is kind of going more bigger is better.
Mhm.
Longer nails, longer hair, bigger lips, longer eyelashes,
No.
like all of that.
I know. I can't do it.
I have the nails, but we don't.
You do. You do.
Well, I had long nails too until I had Trey, and the first time I had shit under a fingernail.
Yeah, that changes real quick.
I have never. I have not had a curl.
Well, I will wait till that day.
And it's
It
okay.
is disgusting.
Change this.
Do your thing. You're like, dude, what the
fuck?
Oh, yeah.
And I only
was
have that
done.
now because I fidget so much and I bite my nails and I pick. And so it's the best way for me to like
Not do that.
Yeah.
I get mine because I feel like it makes my fingers look longer and not as fat.
Oh, see my
That's
fingers.
why I
are
get long fingers.
Well, that's why I kind of do like the oval versus the because I have
I
short
get
fingers.
the almond shape, so it still comes like it's not a.
Mhm.
And I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't know what I would do if I was allowed.
Mhm.
But like I'll do like a shoot like this. They don't. Let's say it's the glass. They don't want your fingernails to take over the shot.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So if I'm doing like a shoe thing, I can't even have that.
Right.
It has to be like more natural. So
Mhm.
the thing is, there's that.
Mhm.
But I think I worry about this generation because you guys are messing with natural.
So have you seen, I'm sure that you've seen this, but how there's a lot of articles out right now about how we look like we're 20 years younger and you all look like you're 20 years older because you're doing fillers and Botox and all the things.
So I haven't seen articles, but it's been on TikTok a lot, especially with the whole season of Love Island that happened recently too. That sparked a lot of conversation because there was a girl on there who was my age, and everyone was really shocked to find out that she was, I think, maybe even a little bit younger.
Was she white?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Fair.
But she did.
It was a loaded question, but it was.
But fair.
But I think she was like 21. She was younger than me, but she looked way older, and everyone was commenting on how she looked, which is not. I don't think that was right because she didn't have her phone, and she comes back and sees this negative discourse about her looks. But it was kind of just like it got that whole conversation of all of these fillers in your cheeks, in your jawline, in your lips, in wherever, like all of that does age you. And then I started seeing videos of people who are like, so I got filler and I tried to dissolve it. It doesn't really go away. Like, here's what I do now.
Because you've stretched everything out. So now you droop.
So you have to use the example of a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
When you first buy a balloon, it's like really little. You blow it up to its fullest, and then you let the air out. You blow it up again, you let the air out. By the time you have this empty balloon, after doing it over and over again, the balloon is bigger, it's empty. So when I talk about like what your generation is doing, oh, you want long eyelashes? Well, stop rubbing your eyes. Put some freaking like castor oil on them.
You'll be freaking castor oil because
some type of oil, some type,
oil.
to keep
the whole bottle of it.
But the thing is, you're just conditioning things.
Mm-hmm.
You put fake on there with the way that they're doing it, your natural lashes are going to go away, and then you're screwed. Mm-hmm. Same thing when it comes like our generation. We used to totally overpluck our eyebrows.
Oh my god, yes,
right,
yes.
And you my son's eyebrows
those were my eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to college, never touched my eyebrows. I start modeling in college, and this woman is like, this makeup artist was like, oh, we need virgin eyebrows. And she took some of, and granted, it was the thing. I still had more eyebrows than the normal chick, but I should have been like, leave my stuff alone, right? I've gotten, like, I've got pretty thick eyebrows for a 50-something-year-old woman, because our generation got rid of them.
Yep.
But there's the eyebrows. Luckily, you guys are good. But then people are in these freaking weaves and wigs at the age of, like, people are doing it in high school. So you see, like, people don't have edges. They start going bald.
I was
like
just going to say the receding hairline. We
Oh my
pulled
gosh.
all of it back.
Pulling it back. Like,
Mhm.
so you have to think, then there's the lip filler, which is so funny. Back in my day, people would make, remember, from a white neighborhood. My lips were big, and then my ass was big because I was an athlete. I had this tiny waist, could never find jeans to fit my butt and my waist. I would be such a hot, like, star right now.
Right. Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I look at my daughter and I'm like, oh my God, your body's insane. You know, granted, she's also 4 inches taller than me. But so it's all, like, in conjunction. But, like, everything, I think when I was 25, if you see my wedding pictures, my face is so plump and so round. And I weighed 112 pounds. Now my face is so lean, and because you lose the... So when I walk into my daughter's room and she's got a jade roller...
I've heard that those are redundant.
I'm like, leave your face alone. Because by the time you're my age, it's really going to go down. And they want these sharp lines.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, it's so social media, reality.
Totally. Yeah.
It drives me insane. So when you look at a 50-year-old and go, oh my, I get carded on a regular basis because they're not supposed, I think they card to like 35. That's what they say. Like, oh, they'll card me. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm more than double the age to drink. But I digress. Here you go. They're not going to get carded. You're not going to, like, so you really need to be asking us, what did you do and what did you not do?
Yes. Agreed.
I mean, and they've got full on, oh, her face is beat. You've got this much makeup on.
I used to do that. I did that more out of insecurity, though, because I had really bad acne. So I pounded my face
to cover it up.
Yeah.
Yes. But now,
weird where I did that too.
I didn't start till recently, like past few months. I don't wear anything on my face except for mascara. I have gel on my eyebrows.
Will help.
Because I've also put so much money into dermatology appointments and medications and different topical creams, all this stuff. My skin's finally where I've always wanted it to be. It wasn't until the past few months. You can ask Holly. I stopped wearing, like, I used to wear foundation every day.
Well, I mean, I think that's what's so great about now, and the same thing with hair care. They've done so much research, and they have so much good things that you can do. It's just so you can find something good for your price range from here to here. So, like, Ordinary is really good. I live by Elf.
Oh,
like, if you go in my bathroom, it isn't. I go home to my friends, like, in South Jersey, and one of them is extremely wealthy. She's like, oh my God, what are you doing on your skin? It's just glowy. And she was like, and I was like, oh, come to my, I was staying at her house. I opened it up and I was like, she was like, oh my God. I was like, well, what are you using? In her bathroom, Dior and Armani and Fenty. And I'm like, girl. Now, granted.
Oh, very called out again. Attacked. It's fine. Carry on. Go ahead.
All my little serums. Now, I will tell everybody, start using Retin-A as soon as possible. I did have a friend's mom mention it when I was in the 6th grade. And she said, I wish I'd been using this my whole life. And I don't know why it's stuck in my head. But a dermatologist gave it to me for my acne. Because I went to college for the first time and I ate like crap. I drank like a fish. I was doing everything wrong that I wasn't doing before. And my skin just went crazy. And as soon as I hit 25, the price of my Retin-A went from like $15 to like $200 because they no longer thought it was for acne. It's now for aging. So I swear by it. I use start with a low amount and kind of increased over, every 10 years, it would go up a little bit. So that's important. Moisturizer is important. Sunscreen is important. Getting the dermatologist I have now is great. She's always like, keep it simple. It should be 3-4 steps. Something for morning, something for night.
We have the same dermatologist.
Find the right dermatologist for you. I'm going to someone that specializes in melanin skin that has melanin, and that's important because majority of the medical research that's done for anything
is on white
men. And so it's important to find people that can work with you. So mine is a Black woman. I think she's fantastic. It's not, she has to be a Black woman to know blacks. My previous one was a South African white guy who actually worked on Nelson Mandela when he was in prison. Go figure.
Look at that.
Wow.
She's a very pasty white, very, very white,
Yes.
Scandinavian looking woman.
We love Meredith.
We do. She's the best.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
I love Meredith. She got me on, the first thing she put me on, both topical and prescription pill. I take one every night. It's worked.
She's fantastic.
It hasn't been like a trial and error for me. She kind of got it right the first time.
Right.
Which was,